Good evening, and welcome to Front Range Community College 2024 Commencement Ceremony. I am Dr. Colleen Simpson, President of Front Range Community College. On behalf of everyone at the college, thank you for joining us this evening to celebrate our graduates. Please remain standing and remove your hats for the national anthem, which will be performed by our very own Zoe Bibb. Zoe is graduating with her Emergency Medical Technician Certificate this evening. Zoe is also part of the CSU Air Force ROTC Color Guard Detachment 090, and they are joining us this evening to present the colors. The anthem will be interpreted by ASL and Deaf Studies graduates, Anisha and Crystal.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Zoe, Anissa, and Crystal. Please be seated, everyone. Now it's time for FRCC Land Acknowledgement.
Front Range Community College acknowledges, with respect, that the lands that our campuses occupy are the ancestral and traditional homelands of numerous indigenous peoples: the Apache, Arapaho, Cheyenne, Comanche, Hopi, Kiowa, Lakota, Shoshone, Ute, and Zuni, being among at least 48 contemporary, diverse, and vibrant Native nations that have been, and continue to be, a part of the recent history of the lands that make up the state of Colorado. As we speak these words of acknowledgement, our intention is to recognize the ties that those Native nations have to their traditional homelands, while also recognizing our responsibilities as an institution that is the beneficiary of this land. We must also acknowledge the painful histories and the magnitude of inequities that Native Americans and Indigenous people continue to experience to this day. While we cannot expect the descendants living today to forgive or forget what has happened, we can offer a promise to remember the past and a pledge to forge a new path forward to treat our tenure in these lands with respect.
For many of our graduates, commencement marks one of the most important milestones on their educational journey. It is truly a privilege to be here today to celebrate the success of each of you. Front Range is the largest community college in the state of Colorado, and this is the largest commencement ceremony in our 56-year history. I'm honored to be joined on stage this evening by college leadership and our special guests. Honored guests, please stand when I introduce you and remain standing until I have read all names. Tatiana Hernandez, member of the State Board of Community Colleges and Occupational Education. Yolanda Ortega, member of the State Board of Community Colleges and Occupational Education. John Taya, CEO and President of the Boulder Chamber of Commerce. Dr. Rebecca Wolf, Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs. Dr. Gabriel Castaño, Vice President of Enrollment Management and Student Success. Joanne Wilkinson Miller, Vice President of Organizational Development and Human Resources. Link Neeson, Interim Vice President of Strategy, Finance, and Administration. Dr. Krishna Patisipu, Executive Director of Equity and Inclusion. Lillian Clemente, Executive Director of Strategic Marketing and Communication. Beryl Durazo, Executive Director of Foundation and Community Partnerships. Anthony Riley, Faculty Senate President for FRCC's Boulder County Campus. Corey Rinkling, Faculty President for our Larimer Campus. John Kenzie, Faculty President for our Westminster Campus. Dr. Kathleen Keenan, State Board for Community Colleges and Occupational Educational Faculty Representative. Jackie Sticker, Student Government President for the Larimer Campus. Haynes Chavez, Student Government President for the Boulder County Campus. Jose Perez Alonso, Student Government President of the Westminster Campus. Kyla Anthony, Associate Vice President for Enrollment Management. Matt Jamison, Associate Vice President for Student Success. Dr. April Menzie, Associate Vice President for K-12 Partnerships. Derek Brown, Associate Vice President for Facilities Planning and Management. And special thanks to our narrators this evening, Dr. Hector Garza, Dean of Liberal Arts, Communication and Design. Aaron Farb, Dean of Mathematics and Engineering. Francis Shanisvis, Bilingual Enrollment Specialist. Angelica McMillan, Faculty Member. Please join me in thanking these individuals for all they do to support our students' success. Please be seated. Please also join me in showing our appreciation for the FRCC Foundation. With the support of our community, they have raised more than $2 million per year to support scholarships and programs for our students. If you are a member of our foundation board, our advisory council, or a community partner of FRCC, please stand so that you may be recognized for your contribution to our students. I also want to thank the students who hold leadership roles in student government. From vice presidents to secretaries and treasurers, you have all engaged your classmates in learning and fun activities for life. Thank you for making time to serve your fellow students while staying committed to your personal goals as students and balancing your own families, jobs, and lives. If you are a member of student government or served as a leader in a student club, please stand so that we can acknowledge your important contributions to the student experience at FRCC. Thank you, Wolves. Many individuals have worked hard to put this celebration together. Thank you to our planning committee and our volunteers for your dedication to making this event a huge success for our graduates, their families, and friends. Let's also give them a round of applause. I'm also deeply grateful to the faculty, instructors, and staff whose unwavering dedication, unparalleled expertise, and boundless passion nurture student success. I am privileged to recognize our FRCC community for making a profound difference in countless lives. Will the faculty, instructors, and staff please stand? Thank you. Please be seated. I would also like to take this time to thank this year's new emeritus faculty. This status honors retiring faculty members for their outstanding contributions to the college and our students. This year, we are proud to honor 8 faculty members. Thank you for your ongoing dedication to helping our students reach their academic, professional, and personal goals. Please stand as I call your name and remain standing until I have read all the names. Kevin McFarland in accounting. Jamie Hahn, architectural and construction. Dr. John Sullivan, English writing and literature. Kathy Trumma, nursing. B.T. Huntley, history. Beverly Byers, psychology. Dr. Michael Castellone, geography. Dr. Jeanette Moby-Lee Tanaki, anthropology. Let's give them all a round of applause. Now, this is one of the favorite part of the commencement ceremony that I love. I get the honor to introduce our remarkable student speaker for the class of 2024. Melissa Chavez's journey to this moment was fueled by resiliency and dedication. She is nothing short of inspiring. I am so impressed with her, and I'm thrilled for her to share her story with you all. Melissa graduated from FRCC in December, earning an Associate of Science degree in mathematics. She's a first-generation college student, a mother of 2, an FRCC Foundation Scholar, winner of our Stacy Reynolds Memorial Scholarship, a member of the National Society of Collegiate Scholars, and an alumni of TRIO program. We had to sum it up. There's so much more to talk about Melissa. Melissa is now pursuing her bachelor's degree in electrical engineering at the University of Colorado Boulder on a full ride scholarship. Please join me in welcoming Melissa.
never work out for you. I heard this over and over growing up, and for many years, I believed it. However, I stand before you tonight having overcome those lies. I stand before you tonight a graduate. My name is Melissa Chavez, and tonight I'll receive my associate's degree in mathematics. I've faced many obstacles on my journey to this stage. When I was 8 years old, I first experienced what would end up being a decade of abuse and personal trauma. It left me struggling to figure out who I was, how I felt, what was okay, and what was not okay. These events weren't reported until I was 12, but even then, I was not permanently removed from my home. So, the problems persisted. Over the next 6 years, I was periodically taken out of my home, and put into foster care, and back home, and back into foster care, and back home. I wanted so much to find acceptance and encouragement from my mother, because growing up, I thought she was all I had. But my attempts at that time did not pay off. In middle school, I became more rebellious. I began pushing away any forms of help. I developed substance abuse issues, got into problems with the law, and I skipped a lot of school. Because of this, because I was still able to excel academically, despite all my absences, an intervention team came up with the idea to let me skip 7th grade. This was an attempt to address my behavior, truancy, but also my lack of engagement in something that I was good at. It was during this transition that I discovered my passion for mathematics. And it was during this transition that I realized I'd finally been presented with the way out. For the first time in years, I received real recognition for my academic achievement, something I had waited so long for. I could do this. I had a lot of dreams. I wanted to be an aerospace engineer, to fly planes, to have a future in aeronautics. I wanted to go beyond high school, something I'd never seen anyone in my family do before. Fast forward a few years, and a half a dozen moves in schools, and I found myself a teen mom in high school. Regardless, I stayed motivated, and I earned scholarships for college despite my mother telling me that school would not work out for me. I spent my last 2 years of high school at Justice High School in Lafayette, where they allowed me to bring my son to school with me every day, and I graduated in 2017. I used the scholarship money I accumulated in high school to attend MSU, but my scholarship money quickly ran out after the first year. I had no choice but to drop out because I couldn't afford college. And for the next few years, I focused on working while a hunger for something greater brewed inside of me. In 2020, I got a job at the same high school I graduated from, Justice High School. Justice High School focuses on at-risk students, much like I was, and I found myself on the giving end of the support and guidance that led me to pursue college in the first place. I found an entirely new passion, helping at-risk youth. And my perspective towards my own trauma changed. My experience didn't have to be something that held me back. I could now look at my trauma as a tool to relate to people who'd been through similar things. The principal at Justice High School helped me enroll for classes at FRCC during the summer of COVID. Classes were remote on Zoom, but even there, I felt at home. Classes transitioned back to campus, and my sense of belonging to something only grew. It's still far from easy. I had no choice but to put school second to working full-time. I often struggled with childcare, and the guilt of having to do homework some days instead of spending time with my kids ate me alive. Still, FRCC provided me with opportunities and relationships I never thought I would have. It gave me a community. Front Range allowed me to be surrounded by like-minded people with similar interests and passions. Professors like Ken Monks and Aaron Allen helped me find my calling and the resources that allowed me to transfer to one of the top engineering schools in the country. As my passions developed, I always doubted I could be an engineer, and I kept my options open. But Aaron once told me, after I mentioned how scared I was of how difficult engineering school would be, that he knew my work. He knew what I was capable of, and he knew that I could do it. It was that day that I went home believing that I could actually be an engineer. I genuinely thought, what if he was right? What if I put my everything into this and it worked? I took more math and physics classes, and I loved them. I thrived. I found validation in my success. I felt like I was proving to my mom, no, I was proving to myself that I could do it. School was working out for me. I could be an engineer. No, I would be an engineer. My kids were gonna have a mother who persevered, who worked hard, who loved them, and who set them up for success too. My journey at Front Range led me to meet some amazing people. Shout out to my extraordinary trio advisor, Beck Sarin, who sometimes seemed more excited about my wins than I was. The scholarship opportunities and resources you helped me with are part of the reason I got here quicker than I'd anticipated. I also met some amazing lifelong friends through school events like the Catapult competition, which I'm forever grateful for. With the support of this new community, old friends, new friends, and my sister, who's been by my side since the beginning, I transferred to CU Boulder in January to study electrical engineering after earning my associate's degree in mathematics from Front Range in December. I just finished my first full-time semester of engineering school with straight A's, but one of my finals hasn't been posted, so that's subject to change. I'm a first-generation student. I am a teen mom, and I am a survivor of abuse. In a world where so many people live untraditional lifestyles, please know, an education system for you does exist. A path to success for you can be paved if you just put in the work to pave it. To the class of 2024, remember, you are capable. Don't ever doubt your abilities. We all know it was not easy to get here. You overcame. You are here. Whether this is where your educational goals are fulfilled or it's just the beginning, move forward knowing that if you can dream it, you can achieve it. Today is about you. Today is about us. Soak in your success, remain motivated, stay disciplined, and whatever you do, continue to be inspired. It's your story. Make it a good one. Thank you. Now that you've all heard my story, we'd like for you to hear some from my fellow graduates about their experiences at Front Range Community College.
The lifetime learner in me brought me back to school.
I was just drawn by the pursuit of knowledge. I never expected to wind up, on the cutting edge of robotics and vision systems.
I always wanted to be a nurse. When you're an immigrant, you have the opportunity to choose to start again.
One challenge I've overcame was that last year during my P-Tech classes, I had to go into emergency surgery with my eyes. My P-Tech teachers made it really easy.
When it comes to the design classes, pushing through all of the workload is hard, but being able to have a community here that also wants me to succeed, I appreciate that a lot.
The thing I enjoyed the most about being a student here was the community. What makes it magic to me is the other students. We are all so much better because we have each other.
Drawing storyboards was something that I have dreaded for a long time. Javier Flores was my drawing instructor, and he taught me that I don't have to be a fantastic artist, just a communicative artist.
As a father, it's not easy to balance life. That was of the biggest challenge, but one of the biggest lessons too. Trio, for me, was amazing. It was like my second family, and they gave me a lot of tools and support to face those challenges. I want to say thank you to Cynthia Garcia and especially my peer mentor, Jose, because they were always there for me.
I would like to thank my sister, my 3 kids, and of course, my better half, my husband, who's the support that I need for this journey.
The person I want to thank specifically that helped me get here has been my dad. Like, we wouldn't be able to make it here without him, so thanks, Pop.
I feel so excited about my graduation. Many years ago, it was like a dream for me. So now it's like reality.
I feel very, very, very proud. I've never heard of a high schooler going to a college graduation. It's a very, very big thing for me.
My family has never been more proud of me. It's the best feeling in the world.
My kids have been very amazing. I love it when they ask me, Mom, what did you learn in school today? And I love that I get to share that with them.
I'm just really excited for what the future holds after FRCC. While I might be leaving Front Range will not be leaving me.
I want to encourage all the fellow graduates to take a chance on themselves and giving others an opportunity as we have been given countless opportunities.
You have more in you than you think. When you find the thing that you want to do, you will find the resources inside you to do it.
You have that opportunity. Take it and do it. Doesn't matter your age or previous knowledge.
Persist. Discipline is better than motivation. When you feel sad or the stress of the life hit you, discipline.
You have nothing to lose. There's a place for you here.
You belong here.
You belong here.
Nabibilang ka dito.
You belong here.
Bantog vai nai.
You belong here.
Este es tu lugar.
أنت مهم للمكان هذا.
Vous appartenez ici.
You belong here.
It's hard to talk after that. Now that you have heard Melissa's story and you've heard the story of some of our graduates, I want to thank them all for sharing their stories in that video. You are prime examples of how FRCC students are dedicated, hardworking, and resilient, and how you overcome obstacles to not only succeed, but to thrive. I can't wait to see how all of you change the world. I'm thrilled to introduce this year's commencement speaker, John Taya, President and CEO of Boulder Chamber. His leadership helped foster economic growth and support local businesses in the Boulder area and across Colorado's northern Front Range. John's initiatives promote entrepreneurship, innovation, sustainability within the business community. Before joining the Boulder Chamber in 2012, John has held significant positions at Roche Colorado Corporation, the City of Boulder, City Manager's Officer. He has demonstrated a strong commitment to public service. John's uplifting demeanor and dedication to his community shine through in every interaction. If you have a conversation with John, you will leave laughing. Originally from Brookline, Massachusetts, he pursued his education at the University of Michigan before moving to Boulder to pursue his law degree at the University of Colorado. Please join me in welcoming John Taya to the stage.
Okay, unscripted, I'm just going to be very clear that it's a great honor to stand before all of you graduates, and I am humbled to have this honor to offer a few words of encouragement, recognizing that I just am inspired by Melissa's comments and what it indicates for all of us about the opportunity that Front Range Community College offers, as well as just the incredible leadership of this college by a transformational leader in Dr. Simpson. Thank you, Dr. Simpson. Back to the prepared remarks. So good afternoon, Front Range Community College graduates. Cheers to you, Front Range Community College Wolves. And as a representative of the community in Front Range Community College, I offer my congratulations. Yes, community college. That very phrase certainly speaks to an education mission far beyond the mere career interests of the graduates we honor today. Of course, we want each and every one of you to relish your individual personal academic achievements that a Front Range Community College diploma represents. And we want you to use it as the launching pad for a personal journey that provides both a meaningful and rewarding future direction. But even more, and this is where things get a little heavy. I'm already bringing tears to some of their eyes. I know that each one of you embody the hopes and dreams of a community that will benefit from all you have invested in yourself, and we have invested in you. I repeat, you embody the hopes and dreams of a community that will benefit from all you have invested in yourselves, and we have invested in you. Yes, I know that's quite an enormous burden to carry in those rental caps and gown, but please bear with me as I explain. Last weekend, the sage of Omaha, Warren Buffett, the 6th wealthiest individual in the world, addressed the shareholders of his investment company, Berkshire Hathaway. The advice he had to offer, and I quote, "You are entering the best world that ever existed. Buffett noted that less than 200 years ago, before the dawn of the Industrial Revolution, your best hope as a sheep herder was to become, well, another sheep herder. Today, and with no aspersions toward those who decided to pursue a career in sheep herding, endless opportunities await those who seize them. And by virtue of the decision you, today's Front Range Community College graduates, made to invest in your education, you've demonstrated determination to seize those opportunities. So take pride in that cap and gown. Frame that diploma. Enjoy the praise of your family and friends who recognize the significance and importance of the milestone you've achieved. Maybe too, just maybe, they'll buy you a nice dinner. You deserve it. But where do you go from here? In my job as president of the Boulder Chamber, I know how critical the skills you've developed through your Front Range Community College experience are to filling jobs in our local industry. Industries that produce life-saving pharmaceuticals, achieve healthcare advancements, and build aerospace systems that defend our nation all depend on Front Range Community College students who now have the technical and professional skills to enter those fields. Others of you will take your degree and step into further opportunities for academic pursuits. You know, with so many future leaders struggling to finance a high-quality college education, the community college represents a highly responsible and cost-efficient means of building the foundation for advanced degrees. And now you stand prepared to excel amidst the rigors of whatever liberal arts, scientific, engineering, and/or business-focused education challenge you consider tackling. And then there are those of you who recognize maybe later in life that a career change or advancement demanded further training. Many of you pursued your ambition while juggling work, family obligations, or missing bowling night. Whatever other competing interests you had to manage, or whatever other personal life hurdles you had to overcome to get here today, you are here today, graduating to the next opportunity that motivated you to succeed. Yet, all of that I just mentioned was about you. As I said at the outset, you are graduating from Front Range Community College. That makes this much more than a celebration about your individual accomplishments, your personal goals, or your fancy picture in a cap and gown. I stand here today and invite you to also appreciate what your graduation today means to our community. There's no question that the world today still struggles to redefine itself in this post-pandemic period. We're still confronting societal and economic disruption that changed the way we work, the way businesses operate, and the way we interact with our neighbors. These are no easy times, which makes them the time for you, our Front Range Community College graduates, the wolves, to soar. You see, for those in the audience who didn't know this before you arrived here today, the mascot for Front Range Community College is no ordinary wolf. It's Apollo the wolf. What other name would you give the mascot of a community college founded in 1968, the year NASA sent 2 human crews to outer space, and with Apollo 8 becoming the first manned mission to the moon? Not to put any pressure on you, but that Apollo the Wolf mascot sets a high bar for the expectations society places on your achievements. While a buffalo named Ralphie or a ram named Cam might excite the crowds, Apollo the Wolf speaks to the soaring achievements and boundless expectations. That's right. I also note that according to NASA, the astronauts who fly those spaceships are expected to demonstrate skills in leadership, teamwork, and communications. That is the character of the mascot you will carry as the mark of your educational lineage: leadership, teamwork, communications. That is the spirit you will embody as you embrace the pride of your Front Range Community College diploma. And, as the alumni saying goes, once a wolf, always a wolf. And not just any wolf, but Apollo the wolf. And you know, your community, this global community, needs you to be that soaring wolf. You know, we don't interact with each other the way we once did. Living in ever more isolated cocoons, we've lost the ability to understand one another or to work through differences. We can't even agree on basic facts. As Front Range Community College graduates, you challenged your understanding of the world. You worked with people who had different lived experiences. Maybe even you had to bridge language and cultural backgrounds. In short, and in the spirit of Apollo the Wolf, you learned to communicate. And our community needs more people like you. Compounding society's diminished capacity for shared understanding are the terrible vestiges of discrimination our country continues to bear. Whether it takes the form of social and economic inequities or outright prejudices, our society can no longer tolerate, nor can our economy thrive within constructs that limit opportunity based on anything other than the content of your character. You are graduating from an institution in the spirit of Apollo the Wolf that lives the true meaning of teamwork. Quoting its inclusivity statement, Front Range Community College is committed to inclusive excellence, educational equity, and advancing opportunity for all. Our community needs more true team players like you. And finally, there's a lot of work ahead of us as a society. Let's see what we've got for you to tackle. Global warming, mental health disease, homelessness, war. You got this. Fortunately, while others will turn away, Front Range Community College students are stepping into the fray. In the spirit of Apollo the Wolf, you've demonstrated the ability to deploy new skills and critical thinking as leaders in search of solutions to the most difficult social, scientific, business, and healthcare tests. Now more than ever, our community needs an army of leaders like you to help us realize the vision of a brighter future. Leadership, teamwork, communications. Those are the qualities of the Front Range Community College graduates we celebrate today. and like Apollo, we are ready for you to soar. Okay, enough preaching. Today is about celebrating you, relishing your accomplishments. But as you walk down this stage, as you grab that diploma and mug for the camera, please take a moment to reflect on what your accomplishments represent. You are Apollo the Wolf. You are proud Front Range Community College graduates. You are bright future of our community. And in the words of the school's motto, you belong here. Congratulations.
Thank you so much for your inspiring words, John. I would now like to invite our State Board member, Tatiana Hernandez, to authorize the college to grant degrees.
We are so proud of each and every one of you. Are you ready? I think we can do a little better. Are you ready? That's what I'm talking about. Good. On behalf of the State Board of Community Colleges and Occupational Education, I hereby grant President Colleen Simpson the authority to confer the appropriate degrees and certificates. Congratulations, graduates.
Okay, this is it. Would the graduates please stand? Members of the State Board of Community Colleges and Occupational Education, family, friends, faculty, staff, and other guests, I am pleased to certify that these students have completed the necessary requirements to receive an associate degree, certificate, or diploma. And now, to the class of 2024. Upon the recommendation of faculty of Front Range Community College and by the authority vested in me by the State Board of Colorado Community Colleges and Occupational Education, I confer upon you the degree or certificate you have earned with all the rights and privileges. Graduates, please be seated until the marshals bring you forward. Marshals, you may bring the graduates forward.
Now announcing the Bachelor degree of Science in Nursing.
Juliana Merchan, cum laude.
Anna Luz Spear.
Jasmine Nicole Roski Jones, magna cum laude.
Danielle McGill.
Now announcing the associate degrees of applied science and nursing. Jesse Hatcher, magna cum laude.
Now announcing the associate degree of applied science and veterinary technology. Alyssa Renee Vilcek.
Michaela K. Losberg.
Natalie Capasso.
Karen Korch, magna cum laude.
Jessa Marie Perky.
Diore Elisa Chastain, cum laude.
Becca Kemp.
Suzanne M. Davies.
Alyssa Marie Berger, cum laude.
Rabina Gramira Bishwam Karma.
Isabella Marie Novelo.
Megan Jo Etel.
April Perello.
Katarina Hess.
Bree Jean Emery.
Kim Kirkman.
Santiana Ray Cordoba.
Amelia Jean Tomshak.
Lindley Campbell, magna cum laude.
Bethany Grace Keenan, cum laude.
Ariella Lee Maroney, summa cum laude.
Hamalieta Bedanetta.
Melissa Singer, summa cum laude.
Now announcing the Associate's degree of Applied Science in Health Information Technology. Santana M. Freeney.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Surgical Technology. Elise Swope.
Now announcing the Associate's degree of Science in Nutrition and Dietetics. Vanessa Romero.
Jessica Catherine Johnson.
Now announcing the Associate's degree of Arts in Health Science. Alexis Kremer.
Niall Bratcher.
Reese Winey, cum laude.
Cassidy Boyer, cum laude.
Barbara Jean Mitchum.
Ashley Mary Rivas Madriel.
Vanessa Diaz.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Integrative Health Professions. Courtney Graham, magna cum laude.
Tony Dunbar, summa cum laude.
Isabel Fleischman.
Rachel Danielle Gailey, cum laude.
Now announcing the Certificate in Medical Assisting. Nayeli Samantha Hernandez.
Is that Cherie? Gina Cherie Nettle.
Jaylene Carrasco Llanas.
Okay. Alasia Sena.
Eliza A. Gonzalez.
Jordan Dill.
Margaret Fergus Hickman.
Litzy Haiti Gonzalez.
Jaime Alcala Ibarra.
Myra Jeanette Puentes Hernandez.
Millicent Mary Catherine Gerlach.
Angela Mata.
Diana Laura Lujan.
Maggie Adeline Harrell.
Ronnie S. Yep.
Zoma Vega.
Georgianne M. Romero.
Brittany Nicole Moya, summa cum laude.
Bobby Marshall.
Angela Ortiz.
Janet Menchaca.
Mandy Sena.
Nicole Guadalupe Rojas Bautista.
Alejandra Morales.
Hope Frisbee.
Lisbeth Beltran.
Ariel Nicole Denmark.
Jocelyn Alejandra Olivares.
Kylie Eileen Cabrera.
Margie Batten Calderon.
Elise McKenna Hall.
Idales Lozano.
Stephanie Gabriel Gurel.
Isabel Julissa Sanchez.
Caitlin Neer.
Sierra Guerrero.
Chrissy J. Martinez.
Isel Munoz Cabral.
Hannah Lacey.
Zahari Contreras Gomez.
Lindsay McLaughlin.
Judy L. Pacero. Sorry.
Oliver Naluesio.
Carrie Cassandra Mason.
Sarah Meyer.
Sheila Ann Ward.
Tadhana Sepurnova.
Now announcing the certificate in phlebotomy. Chelsea Nicole Pope.
Paola N. Madrid.
Abby Leonard.
Susie Torres.
May Davis.
Kimberly Cohn.
Daysmar Paola Mendivil.
Emily Vargas.
Ruby Gallegos Valdez.
Alexandra Castruita.
Teresa Casas.
Olivia Herrada.
Katie Jo Ballinger.
Lori Fretwell.
Jackie Leanne Schlager.
Christine Bowen.
Destiny Rose Mead.
Valdine Francis.
Samantha Cano Calzadillas.
Alisa Ellen Roberts.
Clarisa Toro Luna.
Christina Marie Squarek.
Rebecca Lynn Ashley Gonzalez.
Arish Habak.
Now announcing the certificate in sterile processing. Nicole Marie Jameson.
Larissa Iturralde Ornelas.
Molly Sams.
Tania Avila.
Madeline Ames.
Stephanie Arellano.
Analisa Sanchez.
Jasmine Flores Dávila.
Mina Allegra Marcellus.
Valeria Dayana Holguín.
Janice Ortiz.
Crystal Wicks.
Nikeria Shivers.
Vanessa Morales Ixcot.
Samantha Marcus.
Marison Elizabeth Martinez.
Perla Cermeno Hernández.
Kimberly Villalobos.
Ariana Rose Holloman.
Alexander Brandenburg.
Nevea Nereida Villa.
Harlow Miranda Scott.
Kaya Vigel Kuiper.
Nereida Pérez Duenas.
Mariah Mendez.
Edgar Zamarrón.
Rocky Maldonado. Janelle Rivera. Britton Blount.
Now announcing the certificate in nurse aid. Mason Michael DeMoe.
Amanda Michelle Caruso.
Jennifer Baeza Rios.
Kevin Rogers.
Jimena Guadalupe Herrera Valenzuela.
Jacob Stromberger.
Isis Silhasik.
Trevor Kirk.
Rosella Jean Lafever.
Garrett Rocaforte.
Sherry Eileen McLean.
Jessica Diaz.
Callie Raylene Turner.
Darby Jane Templeman.
Catherine Gagnon.
Leland John Fettel II.
Now announcing the certificate in emergency medical technician. Yareli Alcala Sanchez.
Michael Jeffrey Fugue.
Josiah Alderte.
Austin Burr.
Taryn Purcell.
Ashley Lambert.
Iram Macias.
Rayana Unique Amaya Bowers.
Edgar Macias.
Gabriela Pescador.
Nicolás Diego Tarico.
Yaresli Barraza.
Justin Simino.
Braden Roper.
Zoe Bibb.
Elisa Lee.
Cameron Steele. Jeannie McCarthy. Adriana Madrid. Darren Gavin Ryder. Kaylee M. Rollins. Aaron Twiggs. Now announcing the certificate in medical coding. Christina Barrett.
Paige Martin. Hannah Riffle. Mercedes Duran.
Now announcing the certificate in medical office administration. Crystal Urueta.
Elinita Ceballos Rodriguez.
Veronica Montes.
Yoselin Rojas.
Ethan Q. Willits.
Emily Salinas.
Marie Caroline Cabrera.
Maria Hernandez.
Shay Ramey.
Carol Villanueva Amaro. Itzari Perez Castanon.
Now announcing the certificate in dental assisting. Aurora T. Romano.
Marlene Espinosa Torres.
Emery Brumbelo Bernal.
Karen Garcia.
Blanca Azucena Sanchez Lopez.
Jacqueline de la Cruz.
Jimena Lerma.
Camila Castro.
Jordan Brown.
Paola Carvajal.
Kiana Cassandra Renshaw.
Now announcing the certificate in veterinary assistance. Gabriella Jones.
Taya Nicholson.
Amy Haley Farler.
Allison Stoll.
Josh Tarrant. Jerome Nelson.
Now announcing the certificate in advanced pharmacy technician training. Nader Aderian.
Ashley DeVille.
Ashley Luna.
Summer Hebert.
Georgina Rodriguez Torres.
Hannah Gabriela Perez.
Zachary Rosales.
Arlie Teresa Silva. Araceli Villanueva.
Now announcing the certificate in practical nursing. Toshio Kobayashi.
Carrie Cuellar.
Lisan Yaz.
Taisha Chanteli Miguel.
Latoya Cheatham.
Esmeralda Elise Luna Sanchez.
Miranda Carroll.
Brittany Nicole Stowe.
Elise Danielle Toole.
Carla Cahill.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Arts with Criminal Justice designation. Hannah Peterson.
Alexis Castro.
Yasmin Danielle Shafi.
Abigail Grace Forrester.
Natalia Villanueva Soto.
Madison Reiplinger.
Adrian Flores.
Jamie Parker, cum laude.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Early Childhood Education. Alexandra P. Rose, magna cum laude.
Claire M. Leonard.
Samantha Arzola, cum laude.
Now announcing the Associate's Degree of Arts with Economics designation. Carolee Ray Gray.
Grace Bleekman.
Abby Mae Chapman, summa cum laude.
Cynthia Aguilera, cum laude.
Lori Harris, magna cum laude.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Arts with History designation. Danielle Walker, magna cum laude.
Noah Noel, Jonah Noel.
Haley Christofferson.
Emma Nicole Colbert.
Dylan Patrick McKendrick.
Jeremiah Schott, summa cum laude.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Paralegal and Legal Assistant. Sydney Marie Spetter, cum laude.
Casey L. Welkensick.
Grace Navea Gonzalez, summa cum laude.
Karen Kelly, cum laude.
Melissa Lee McCall, summa cum laude.
Amelia Charnel, cum laude.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Arts with Sociology designation. Tabitha Clay.
Zachariah Bell, magna cum laude.
Scotland McLeod, magna cum laude.
Sydney Salmon.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Arts with Psychology designation. Corinne Welch, cum laude.
Danny Wellhane.
Therese Gibon, magna cum laude.
Allie Grace Becker.
Alondra Mormolejo.
Alejandro Morales Gallegos.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Arts with Anthropology designation. Isabel Flukeger.
Jennifer
laude.
Flores.
Haley Renee Gilligan.
Elizabeth Louise Bohr.
Mapolo Chicolwa.
Cassidy Trembath.
Derek Johnston.
Madison Lorney Carter.
Jasmine De La Torre, cum laude.
Tanisha Isabel Garcia Ramirez.
Mia Jade Sands.
Evelyn Herr.
Rhiannon Myers, cum laude.
Lee Kennemon.
Reed Newman.
Madison Rose Ortiz.
Mackenzie Beringer.
Ethan Paget, cum laude.
Leo Inglis Brennan.
Tara Michelle Argelos, summa cum laude.
Kimberly Ashley Sanchez.
Zachary Kirkland.
Jessica Moore, magna cum laude.
Cooper Ryland Affleck.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Arts with Political Science designation. Lisette Jacqueline Gonzalez Zavala, magna cum laude.
Xander Gregory, cum laude.
Calvin Norman Satterfield, magna cum laude.
Dulce Maria Nunez.
Arizona Lee, summa cum laude.
Hector Vargas. Elizabeth R. Porras, cum laude. Krista Ann McCluggage.
Now announcing the Associate's Degree of Arts in Early Childhood Teacher Education. Allison Knight.
Elizabeth Bly, magna cum laude.
Ravian Diana Alia Green.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Science with Psychology designation, Alexis Jordan Gutt.
Now announcing the Associate's Degree of Arts in Elementary Teacher Education, Mary Marie McClure, magna cum laude.
Now announcing the Certificate in Early Childhood Assistant Teacher, Griselda Banuelos Banuelos.
Jasmine Hurd, summa cum laude.
Joanna Garcia Lopez.
María de Jesús Aguilera Marceleño.
Roxanne Mercedes Rivera, cum laude.
Esperanza Alemán Jaques.
Irma Molina Suárez.
Ana de Salas.
Gianna Suazo.
Nubia Sánchez.
Ariana Muñoz.
Alaisa Trejo Gallardo.
Catherine Alicia Guevara Vázquez.
Saraí Rodríguez.
Hope Lodwick.
Jaylin Padilla.
Sofía Luciana Perea.
Selena Nevae Vázquez.
Alia González.
Nes Lunas.
Raylan Del Real.
Jennifer Ramírez Cano.
Roslyn Love Salvador.
Yazalín Idalí Carrasco.
Olivia Angeline Pacheco.
Brisa Félix.
Valeria Rodríguez Martínez.
Alia Miranda.
Stephanie Reyes.
Casey Reese.
Evelyn Iboa Fierros.
José Jaimes.
Mariana Ramírez.
Rubén Adrián Casillas.
Rosa Mariel Escobar.
Yolette García Ramírez.
Fernanda Vázquez.
Celina Orozco Cruz.
Yesenia Falcón.
Maritza Nuno Hernández.
Nien Ortega.
Monique Acosta.
Patricia Salgado.
Mariana Ríos.
Isabela Trujillo.
Sofía Munguía.
April Ramírez.
Tessa Amanda Blair.
Angelica Franco.
Joyful Roth.
Now announcing the certificates in early childhood teacher. Autumn Baker. Stephanie Macias Gutierrez. Now announcing the certificate in paralegal and legal assistant. Tina Estrada.
Now announcing the certificate in early childhood director. Susan Arlette de la Cruz Castillo.
Now announcing the associate degree of applied science in automotive technology. Gavant Vote, cum laude.
Now announcing the certificate in early childhood education for paraeducators. Misty
Miguel.
Don Godzi.
Miguel Escobedo, cum laude.
Alyssa Paulson, magna cum laude.
Leo Finn.
Jenny Rollup, magna cum laude.
Okay. Bridget Saldana Ray.
Veronica Cowger, magna cum laude.
Richard Julian Salazar.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Applied Science in HVAC and Refrigeration. Matthew Allen Tietzel, cum laude.
Jason R. Rivas.
Cody Elder, magna cum laude.
Nicholas William Anderson. Blossom Sanchez.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Applied Science and Highway Maintenance Management. Clint Brandon Brown, summa cum laude.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Welding Technology. Riley Edward O'Leary, cum laude.
Last name's Frisch.
Now announcing the Certificate in Optics Technology. Haley Burke.
Devon Frisch.
Kyle Gordon.
Now announcing the Certificate in Precision Machining Technology. Andrew Alcott.
Eli Littleton.
Now announcing the Certificate in Comprehensive Welding. Alexander Luna Altore.
Joe J. Romero, cum laude.
Zoanna Goar.
Now announcing the Certificate in Oxidacetylene Welding, Certificate Welding Fundamentals. Jesus Manuel Corral.
Now announcing the Certificate in General Automotive Maintenance and Repair. Mark Romero.
Cody Poole.
Alyssa Kariainen, summa cum laude.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Arts. Alex T. Kitchens, cum laude.
Inanna Magnuson.
Ainsley Cole, cum laude.
Savannah Grace Steiner, magna cum laude.
Caleb Christian, magna cum laude.
Anne-Marie Nicole Zweckel, magna cum laude.
Everlyn Javier Gomez, cum laude.
Andrew Michael White, cum laude.
Risa Maria Salazar, magna cum laude.
Megan Elizabeth Page Gannon.
Mary Wolf.
Aiden Johnson, summa cum laude.
Miley Peden.
Kate L. Nelson.
Hannah Flynn.
Jamie Graywolf, magna cum laude.
Betty Hernandez, cum laude.
Maya Schmidt.
Soren Rochek Moore, cum laude.
Taylor N. Steele, cum laude.
Zachary Rome, cum laude.
Cheyenne Marie Tell Lady, cum laude.
Gabriel Morchek Moore, cum laude.
Sausena Sanchez Lopez.
Soraya Lilly, cum laude.
Taylor Michelle Donna Ellen.
Kyle Treffy.
Macy Johnson.
Corrine Bishop.
Cassandra Murray, cum laude.
Mackenzie Parker.
Camillin Elizabeth Calaviti, cum laude.
Madeline Patricia Pellissier.
Lacey L. Sutek, cum laude.
Ridley Alisa Mosqueda.
Ryan Pegg.
Jenna Rachel Jenkins, summa cum laude.
Cassandra C. Garcia Ramirez.
Laurel Williamson, cum laude.
Nevea Rain Iron Cloud.
Jasmine Gutierrez, cum laude.
Hannah Merrill, magna cum laude.
Valerie Velescova Jones, cum laude.
Madison Kyle, cum laude.
Valerie Gillespie.
Kaylee Danielle Bird, cum laude.
Erica Centeno.
Omar Gomez Gill.
Sage Hawthorne.
Jack Preheim.
Elegance Bebe.
Ben Eric Nyquist, summa cum laude.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Automation and Engineering Technology, Cole Luton.
Jocelyn Redder, summa cum laude.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Arts, Aspen Rawson, magna cum laude.
Sabrina Boyer, cum laude.
Daniel Coran.
B. Ashcraft, cum laude.
James Jennings.
Marcus Barstow.
Alejandro Segovia Cohen.
Lucia Lopez, cum laude.
Cristal Aguirre, summa cum laude.
Zipporah Laux, magna cum laude.
Jack Looney.
Daniel J. Romero, cum laude.
Ryan Lee, cum laude.
Sophie Grinsick.
Helen Ann McWilliams.
Violet Grace Curtis, summa cum laude.
Kakala Manu.
Sabrina Tiffany Leornelas, magna cum laude.
Jessica Insunza Ataide.
Angel Michelle Scruggs.
Victoria Cruzita Flores.
Ava Marie Hussington.
Marie Love Ortiz.
Sela H. Dean, summa cum laude.
Greta Richardson.
Genaro Ramos Trujillo.
Ana Carolina Rodríguez Vélez, summa cum laude.
Yasmin Alondra Becerra.
Bjorn Magnus.
Kendra Severin, magna cum laude.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of General Studies. Kayla Marie Johnson.
Jenny Salcedo Valdez, cum laude.
Kira Isabella Sickler, summa cum laude.
Johnny Nguyen.
Renee Ann Bonnery, summa cum laude.
Daniel Clegern.
Megan Kale.
Eliana Segura.
Jocelyn America Zuniga, summa cum laude.
Jennifer Shannon, magna cum laude.
Destiny Sanchez.
Gabrielle Rose Macias.
Desiree Sanchez.
Jamie Marie Medina.
Catherine Cativo Shareg.
Charlize Anderson.
Keoni James San Miguel. Christine Harrell. Carly Montoya.
Keep going. Oh, well, okay. Oscar David Tobar, magna cum laude.
Kaela Simone Pollack.
Erica Montgomery, cum laude.
Sandra Munoz.
Rachel Peterson, summa cum laude.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Graphic Design. Cassandra Gomez.
Ben Arias, magna cum laude.
Karina Michelle Adams, magna cum laude.
Henry McLeese, magna cum laude.
Madeline Bosch, summa cum laude.
Alexandra Atanasova, magna cum laude.
Travis Allen Geist, summa cum laude.
Joelia Kabakong.
Remick Jonathan Weiss, summa cum laude.
Owen Collins.
Ian Raid, summa cum laude.
Jonathan Hedrick, magna cum laude.
Arturo Ortega.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Arts with Art History designation. Jordan Chiara Garcia, summa cum laude.
Isabel Wilson, summa cum laude.
Now announcing the degree of arts with communication design, Quentin John Valdez.
Sarah Lynn Enkoshen, magna cum laude.
Haley Schultz.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Arts in American Sign Language and Deaf Studies. Annika Cecile Vertica, cum laude.
Daniel Johnny Laverty.
Crystal Dow, magna cum laude.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Computer-Aided Drafting and Design, Michael Antonio Pratt Gray.
Amelia Subramanian, summa cum laude.
Jonah Schmidt, cum laude.
Victoria Guadalupe Carrillo Loera.
David Guavine. Guavine. It's Tierney.
Lindsay Peterson.
Tierney Anderson, summa cum laude.
Marisol Infante, cum laude.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Arts with English designation, Jennifer Biancica, cum laude.
Hannah Beckwith, cum laude.
Christy M. Bayer, summa cum laude.
Gabriel Ciccone.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Interior Architecture and Design, Brittany Oldman.
Matt John King, cum laude.
Cheyenne Flanagan.
Isabella Leja.
Karen Vera.
Tiffany Lynn Thompson, summa cum laude.
Nico Simone Crenshaw.
Sarah Witt.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Recording Arts Technology. Mazalyn Kirk.
Hannah Howell, summa cum laude.
Diana Hernandez Correa.
Gabriela Mendoza Hercules, magna cum laude.
Now announcing the Associate's Degree of Applied Science in Digital Animation. Anastasia Newton, magna cum laude.
Hannah Jo Weiss.
Lene Catherine Groth, magna cum laude.
Heather von Niederhausen.
Morgan L. Barden, cum laude.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Arts with Philosophy designation. Iritz Matzdorf, cum laude.
Kaylee Brown, magna cum laude.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Arts with Spanish designation. Jocelyn Huerta, cum laude.
Cassidy Vaughn.
Christopher Sheppers, magna cum laude.
Now announcing the Associate's Degree of Arts with Studio Art designation. Mayli Luhi Khan.
Jesus Flores.
Benjamin Carl Hogland.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Video Production and Editing. Jamal Markel Kersey.
Kate Robar.
Greg Truong, magna cum laude.
Now announcing the Associate's Degree of Arts with Music designation. Atlas Ohendis, magna cum laude.
Joseph Kramer.
Now announcing the Certificate in Graphic Design. Damon Zane Schindler.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Architectural Building Science. Parker Nash, magna cum laude.
Leslie Mesa Macias.
Rosemary Norris.
Michaela Lee Johnson, magna cum laude.
Dan Reynolds.
Alyssa Rozek.
Caitlin Kohler.
Mia Boone.
Beatrice Sullivan, magna cum laude.
Faith Kristen, summa cum laude.
Kelly Ophelia Sticka, cum laude.
Misha Sosin.
Aaron Delman.
Denise Dennis Herbach.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Science. Jasmine Angelique Diaz, cum laude.
Ryan McGee, summa cum laude.
Trent Daniel Harris.
Kaylee Marie Fabini.
Hannah Jensen.
Alice Peterson, cum laude.
Avery Nichole Sumal, summa cum laude.
Kayla Newman.
Brittany Michelle Carver.
Nicholas B. Shepard, cum laude.
Shiloh Moritz, magna cum laude.
Madison Elise Ruckel.
Megan Kopp.
Jace Sheldon.
Nicole Braylon May, summa cum laude.
Megan Manning.
Scott DeRosers, cum laude.
J. Renee Ellie Waysinger.
Reina Duga.
Molly Helm, summa cum laude.
Allison Applehouse.
Joel Mandujo.
Mark Parmalu, cum laude.
Nayeli Rosales, cum laude.
Nadia Ibrahim, cum laude.
Shantae Jimenez.
Donovan Starkweather, magna cum laude.
Kaisa Rose Marksey.
Holly Lynn McRory Scott.
Savash Tiku, summa cum laude.
Kaylee Ann Backey.
Now announcing the Associate's Degree of Arts with Biology designation. Andy Gath.
Jacqueline Downing, cum laude.
James Edward Barham, summa cum laude.
Larkin Berry.
Ashley Grace DeBruyen, cum laude.
Megan Jane Miller, summa cum laude.
Jade Alexandra Mells.
Dan Kroll.
Ben Towers Padillo.
Josler Rodriguez.
Thomas Davis, magna cum laude.
Josiah Habib Shihata, magna cum laude.
Now announcing the Associate's degree of Applied Science in Forestry Technology. Tamara Combs.
Nicolas Gonzalez.
Jonathan R. Gokin.
Leo Waters, magna cum laude.
Heidi Alcott.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Electronic Engineering Technology. Joel Marks.
Frankie E. Gutierrez.
Ryan Bowen, cum laude.
Ryan Otten, magna cum laude.
Claydan Mireles.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Wildlife Technology. Bridger Michael Cottrell, cum laude.
Now announcing the Associate's Degree of Applied Science in Horticulture and Landscape Technologies. Mario Mendoza.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Natural Resources Technology. Kendra Lee Dunn.
Melissa Chavez.
Christian A. Hackmeister.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Science with Physics designation. Ethan Ross.
Scott James Lee, magna cum laude.
Larissa Moray.
Shira Noel Welch, cum laude.
Jackson DeAngelo, summa cum laude.
Wookie Ferrari Camosa, summa cum laude.
Now announcing the Associate of Engineering Science Degree of General Engineering. Titan Flynn King, cum laude.
Now announcing the Certificate in Geography Information Systems. Christopher Neal.
Violet Oliver, summa cum laude.
Min Ning, summa cum laude.
Gabe Worspow, summa cum laude.
Esmeralda Garcia.
Now announcing the Certificate in Horticulture. Alexa Esquivel.
Sorry, it's not your degree, but okay. Cole Birdman, summa cum laude.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Accounting. Cindy Chavez Bracamontes.
Darren Gallardo.
Patricia Herbeston.
Diana K. Dallas, cum laude.
Robert Decotu, cum laude.
Colleen Valdez.
Madeline Agnas.
Lindsay Coyle, cum laude.
Yvette Hale.
Chase Toko, summa cum laude.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Business. Jasmine Irene Neal.
Kimberly Sanchez, cum laude.
Carson Joseph Mestas, cum laude.
Nathan Guerrero.
Aiden Moore.
Keely Breyer Rose Chapman, cum laude.
Erika Rodriguez Sainz.
Zoe Laird.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Computer Information System. Ben Heine.
Maria Stephanie Virgen Alfaro, cum laude.
Andy Dexin Xiao.
Katie Gabriela Chanta Urrutia.
Damien Malo Smith.
Alex Guzman.
I got you. Joaquin Navarrete.
Ángel Almeida.
Jesus Aguilera.
Dalton Davy, summa cum laude.
Genaro Montes.
Abraham Yanes Renteria.
Francisco Javier García.
Marco Hosendove, magna cum laude.
Brandon Lambert.
Connor Collier, magna cum laude.
Stephanie Rivas.
Oscar Ramirez, magna cum laude.
Haley Michelle Rogers.
Leonardo Ortiz Sandoval, magna cum laude.
Brody Wiltshire.
Connor Zakovic, magna cum laude.
Gavin McHenry, cum laude.
Gabriel A. Pardo.
Lennon Lusk.
Esteban Plasencia Aceves.
David Zavala Campos.
Samuel Vincent Mendel.
Daniel Jimenez.
Brianna Cecile Madrid.
Alexandra Araujo Jimenez.
Angel Gaona.
Lexi Mendoza García.
Isabella Joy Becker.
María Lara.
Victor Enrique Velasco, cum laude.
Víctor Pereira.
Marcus Davian Lopez.
Daniel Quiroz.
Rafael Reese. Dominic Anthony Casillas.
Jesús Hernández Mosqueda. Cum laude.
Idali Gomez Peña, summa cum laude.
José Adán Hernández Castañeda, magna cum laude.
Rosh Paul, summa cum laude.
Giovanni Mosqueda Barrón.
Diego Mosqueda.
Uriel Moreno Soto.
Raúl Mosqueda.
Daisy Valentina Moreno Ramírez cum laude.
Aaron Bustamante Moctezuma.
Alondra Fregoso Vera, magna cum laude.
Isaiah William Gall.
Sofía Lechuga.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Applied Science in Cybersecurity, Rosa M. Ramirez Beltran, magna cum laude. Eric Miller.
Kathy Bo. Melissa Muselman.
Aniat Abulmalki, magna cum laude.
Jace McMillan.
Jessica Mesa Moreno.
Matthew John Lenzen, magna cum laude.
Adam David Greer.
Garrett Christian Dottie.
Pedro Arturo González Campos, summa cum laude.
Jonathan Anisimo, magna cum laude.
Jaime Gustavo Ramirez.
Gavin Wildholm, cum laude.
Tracy White II, cum laude.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Applied Science and Programming, Matthew Cruz, summa cum laude.
Now announcing the Associate Degree of Applied Science and Networking and Virtualization, Caroline Castillo,
Benicio Ayala.
Jasmine Rodriguez.
Brendan Rain Rao.
Now announcing the Associate's degree of Applied Science in Hotel and Event Management. Peyton H. France.
Now announcing the Associate degree of Arts in Hospitality Management. Emily Linda Stotts, magna cum laude.
Now announcing the Associate's degree of Arts with Business Designation. Luke Jonas Padilla.
Luibo Ureke.
Hunter Simone.
Bailey Them, magna cum laude.
Aaron Joseph Lorera, magna cum laude.
Madison Alms.
Danae Elise Ortiz, cum laude.
Madison Sue Kominsky, magna cum laude.
Alexandra Holguin.
Elizabeth Crop Cabello.
Ian Brashear.
Maria Guadalupe Juarez Santoyo.
Ty Stevens.
Alejandro Gomez.
Jillian Ryder Jensen.
Angela Rangel.
Vanessa Marie Madrigal, cum laude.
Barrett John McKenzie, magna cum laude.
Kaylin Bernhardt.
Joey Harper, cum laude.
Savannah Rose Knowles, cum laude.
Catherine Menard, magna cum laude.
Zachary Barros.
Melissa Hadzik.
Ivor Osborne.
Mandy Anissa Larson, magna cum laude.
Carla Montgomery, magna cum laude.
Jael Adva Letwin, summa cum laude.
Bruce Ortiz.
Karina Cardosa.
Michael Lovelady, magna cum laude.
Carly Bravo.
Paige Morris, cum laude.
James Ray Donahue, cum laude.
Jace Allen, cum laude.
Benjamin Stannis Martin, cum laude.
Ian Curran.
Kaylee Leray and CS, summa cum laude.
Stephanie Francia Yanes.
Samantha Barron.
Lane Evans Malone.
Alana Tai.
Ethan Arroyo.
Now announcing the Associate degree of Science with Computer Science designation. Mia Palmer, summa cum laude.
Angel M. Gonzalez Portillo.
Shania Williams, cum laude.
Now announcing the Certificate of Foundations of Leadership and Management. Yvette Klingler.
Umi Tashpolotov.
Vivian Burney.
Alonso Macias Iturralde.
Heaven T. Lee.
Adrian Noriega.
Alexander Larez Jr.
Angel Daniel Martinez.
Aaron Andujo.
Now announcing the Certificate of an Application Specialist. Hector Giovanni Mendoza.
Alexi Juarez Hernandez.
Angela Pineda.
Christopher Watkins.
Emily Martinez.
Gabe Ramsey Thorpe.
Ariana Williams.
Aiden Daniel Gutierrez.
Kimberly Hernandez Lopez.
Osvaldo Perez Medina.
Eric Axel Sanchez.
Starly Martinez Nehera.
Mobashar and Helshiri.
D. Alared.
Brandy Pineda.
Now announcing the certificate in web design. Genesis Moreno.
Alondra Anel Quiñones.
Natalie Joni Vallejo Cruz.
Eileen Feltman. Now announcing the certificate in logistics. Michael Morales Portillo. Now announcing the certificate in bookkeeping. Taylor Brianne Sexton. Janae Candice Pais. Melinda Sanchez. Marley J. Hayden. Now announcing the certificate in database. Nayeli Fierro de Lira. Now announcing the certificate in cybersecurity fundamentals. Lane Russell. Now announcing the certificate in foundations of business. Vicky Salazar.
I'm pretty sure. It's not going to matter too much. Yeah, it is, because this is the first name I announced.
Davin Alred. Nok Vu. Ajana Arce.
In closing, thank you to all the family and friends who are here this evening. For our graduates, your presence marks this is a true celebration, and you are an essential part of our FRCC family. To our graduates, congratulations on the culmination of all your hard work. You did it. Graduates, as a symbol of completing your academic requirements at Front Range Community College, please stand. You may now move your tassel to the left. Please be seated. Graduates, you are now officially FRCC alumni. This makes you part of a thriving community composed of driven career and technical professionals, entrepreneurs, students advancing to four-year universities, and influential leaders shaping our communities. We honor you and your commitment to your education. I know that the graduates in this room will make a difference in the lives of many people. I'm excited to note that you are the future of our communities in Colorado and beyond. Now take a deep breath. Look around at your fellow graduates. Each of you has been on an individual journey, but you did it together. You have earned this moment, and you deserve the continued impact this achievement will have on your lives and your families. Way to go, Wolves! As we get ready to conclude our 2024 commencement ceremony, families and friends, we would like to ask you to stay where you are for just another minute or two. When the ceremony is over, please give our honored guests on the stage time to leave the platform. Once the stage is empty, everyone please make your way down to the arena floor to join your graduates and celebrate with us at our reception. Now everyone, it's time to please stand and give our graduates a final tribute. Congratulations, Wolves. Now let's celebrate.